Welcome back to Space Engineers. You've caught me doing a spot of mining. All my station upgrades that I've been doing and really eaten into all the iron that I've mined and refined recently. So I've come back to this plentiful site of iron and just using my small mining ship just to grab another full load of it, which I should be able to quite easily dump into my refinery now because of the updates. About halfway through filling the ship, so just going to pause the recording and I'll get back to you when it's full up. Okay, so our drill is pretty much full up now with a lot of iron, so we will fly that back to the station and I'll show you the upgrades that I've done so far. I completed the construction of the beacon so I don't get lost anymore, and I've only got one more collector at the top there to finish off. Now shouldn't need to check because I should definitely be over the top of a collector now, which I am. Right. Check some of these. I'm a bit worried about them not to have damage. No, they all seem to be okay, so we will just park it there, go to connector and throw out. That should now be, can't really see it, hold on. Let's reposition ourselves a little bit. That should do it. You can now see that we, without too much positioning, we have been able to just to hover above here and drop the iron directly into the collector. Now if I check what's happening, the refinery is now working on. Just going to put the iron to the front because that's more important. And if I check collector number 4, it seems to be going into, that's slowly building up, going into the refinery. The refinery's up to maximum capacity again already, so that's just taking things out of the collector as that fills up. So hopefully that will keep up. If not, we'll have to move on to the next collector. In the meantime, I've got assembler 1 isn't building anything, nor is assembler 2. Number 3 is just producing construction components, and I believe number 4 is as well. It seems to be just making so much stuff that needs these components. It was easier just to make it do it constantly. So hopefully I've got enough construction components to complete this collector. And there we have it. What I've also done is added a little storage container just there. That just means that anything in it excess I can just move into there. At the moment I've got some construction components and a few ores and things like that, and as it's connected to the system, as you can see, it is slowly filling up the storage container. That's good. That's because the refinery is full, so it's moving it into the storage container. That should mean, with any luck, this doesn't ever actually fill right up and end up overflowing. That would be a bad thing. So, that seems to be working quite nicely. What to do next? Well, I'm thinking about adding an additional refinery to keep up with the amount of work that this refinery's got to do, because when we run out of iron, it takes quite a while to refine it and get it ready. So I might add a refinery. I also want to box all this in, put a roof on it with some doors and such like, but I also want to get a bigger mining ship. So lots of potential tasks. Let me know in the comments if what one you think I should do first, but I will pause the recording here while I start work on that. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a scrapyard section. So I'm gonna do a block of 4 of these grinders, maybe 6 of these grinders, with slopy metal chassis going down, and then I can drop things in to be grounded up. I'm going to put a conveyor under each one so that I can then tube the parts straight into the storage directly from there. So that I just put there for the time being. I'm going to get rid of that. It's not quite in the right place, so I'm going to move it over just over here, a little block of 4 just here on top of conveyors, and we'll see if that works. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. More steel plates. Got some more of now. Steel plate there. And start playing around with some of the colours. So I think a yellow one there. I'll even rotate that. I want that one. And then yellow. Right, leave that with me. Let me start constructing that and see how it looks, and then I'll get back to you once some of it's a bit built and see whether it's taking shape. Welcome back. So this is the start of our scrapyard area, which is going to have these grinders mounted in here. I think I probably don't need as many of these conveyors. I think they would have linked together. They could have just been steel blocks now, but it's something I need to think about for the future. With the grinder on top, I think it is this design that I'm going to need with the block and then the slope. So I need to replace these with blocks and then slopes, and the same for the end. Once these grinders are in place, then that will be able to recycle any scrap ships or anything like that that I just drop in there. Trouble I've got right now is I seem to be running out of nickel and iron, so I'm going to have to do a few mining runs with my ship to get a bit more resources. But while I'm there, I should be able to just finish the plumbing. So I've got a conveyor here with a tube to go into another conveyor, which then goes to a couple of tubes, which will then go to another conveyor. Just putting the finishing touches to now, and that will link up the bottom of one of the grinders, which will link all together, and then we're able to ship the stuff directly into our factory section there. That's the plan anyway. So to build a grinder, or first of all, let's just finish off with the block there. We don't need to go down there anymore. We'll just seal it off nicely. And then to build the grinder, we're going to have them in red. Just rotate it. So they should sit there like that. How's that going? I'm wondering if I'm going to need an additional block there as well, and then the slope perhaps, just to guide everything down the right way, I think. Could be. I think we'll go with that, to be honest with you. But in the meantime, just need in place, so we just got to be constructing them. We're going to need a lot of equipment that we don't have. Number 9, back to black. What is it? Black. Oh, I've run out of steel plates. Have I got any steel plates in my storage? No, I don't. So we're going to put armor blocks there, 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 and there. And then yellow let's see. Ooh. Let's see what looks best. Yes, it's definitely going to be that one, isn't it? Yeah, so that's going to take some work to build all these up and then go do some mining. So I'll catch you back in a minute. Okay, so there is the basic premise of the scrapyard completed. Need a little bit of tidying up and making it look a little bit better around the edges. I just need some motors now, and I need some nickel for that. Problem with that is it's a bit further away, and I don't think my mining ship is particularly efficient with just one drill. So my next task now, before I run out of iron and various stuff, is to build myself a bigger and better mining ship. So I'm going to leave the scrapyard as it is for the time being, and we'll come back to that in the next episode. So I think next episode will be building a better mining ship. Thanks for watching.